What's going on, everybody? This is Mason. You are tuning into the YouTube channel Wasatch Pop, guys. Hope you're having a fantastic day, fantastic week. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Rudy didn't want to be in the video today, I guess. He was for a little bit. But anyways, guys, today we are going to be talking about the most wanted pops for New York Comic Con 2021. Apparently, Rudy wants to make his presence known with a squeaker rather than being on camera. But like I was saying, guys, today we're going to be talking about the NYCC Funko Pop exclusives for 2021 and what are the most wanted pops of the whole, I guess, lot or convention. There's not really a convention, but we're going to be talking about the most wanted pops. And there's actually a lot of different like things revolving this, a lot of different like controversy and stuff. And we'll kind of touch on that as we go through everything, but there isn't a ton of pops around this time, guys. I can show you a picture and everything. And I think it's just due to like shipping delays and stuff like that and being able to produce things overseas and whatnot. And that was kind of a prediction that I had in the beginning, that this would be a little bit of a smaller con. And the fact that the lottery is going to be open up to everybody. And so that's why I figured there's not going to be a ton of pops. But nonetheless, there are still some pops that I think will be pretty sought after, whether or not they're actually available or not. And like I said, we'll talk about that because there are some pops that were announced and weren't, that are and are not going to be available. But for what we know now, here's what I think is going to be the most wanted. Okay, so a couple of things to note, guys, before we get started. So the Funko Shop is going to be going live, dropping some pops, and I'm not 100% sure which ones are going to be dropping. They did have a Funko only section on their little guide or whatever of what stores they're going to be at. So definitely I would expect those, and maybe some mixed in other exclusives that were all on the list, but those start tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So get excited for that. And also retail exclusives go live as soon as Friday, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then they also mentioned that there could be some delays within that. So I don't know, some of these, the availability, like I said, could change, but I don't think it changes the fact of them being the most wanted pops, and that's kind of what we're talking about today. So let's start off with, I have 5, and then I have some honorable mentions. So actually, let's just start off with the honorable mentions. So right here, guys, there were a couple that were, well, I don't know, it wasn't really leaked necessarily, but so let's talk about the 2 that I say honorable mentions. I think they would have definitely made this list if they were official. So this morning, the Avatar: The Last Airbender Instagram page posted that tomorrow there's an Aang exclusive for New York Comic Con will be released. They even had like a in-person like glam look of it, and they said it's going to be available on Funko, but then I think Avatar ended up deleting that post. So I'm going to put that as an honorable mention because, you know, if it was true, Avatar is a huge series of pops. I mean, it's a huge television show as well, but I think it would have been very popular and easily would have been in the top 5 if it actually would have been released. So only time will tell to see what time or what, you know, when it actually does release, but kind of interesting that it was out there for a bit and then taken down. So who knows if it's actually coming out tomorrow. I don't think it will be, but honorable mention nonetheless. And then another one, guys, this was shown off on the Big Bad Toy Store Facebook. They had a Facebook Live showing off their New York Comic Con exclusives. I think they're a store based out of the Philippines, but they showed off a Cad Bane figure from the Bad Batch series, and it was a New York Comic Con exclusive. So I'm assuming that maybe parts of the world got this figure or whatever, maybe like the US or other parts didn't. And so I'm putting it as an honorable mention because it is a New York Comic Con exclusive. We just don't know when it's going to be released or if it's going to be even here in the States. Just kind of interesting that the people in the Philippines had it and nobody else did. But since it's a Star Wars pop, and Cad Bane was a pretty, you know, popular character from a past con from one of the pops that he had. Kind of interesting to see that, but yeah, 2 honorable mentions with Aang and Cad Bane, just not sure when those are actually going to be released. Okay, so starting off, number 5, so I'm going to be putting Boba Fett on here from The Mandalorian, so it's like an unmasked Boba Fett. This is going to be supposedly shared with Walmart. I am not 100% sure if this is going to be available in stores on Friday or not, but who knows? That's who it's shared with and everything. Or if it could be available on the Funko Shop tomorrow, like I said, at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Not 100% sure. But anyways, guys, yeah, I put this at number 5 because people really love The Mandalorian. People love Boba Fett, especially with the Book of Boba Fett series that's coming out on Disney+. I think this is going to be a pretty sought after pop. Whether or not you're going to be able to get it this week, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm putting it at number 5. Okay, number 4, also shared with Walmart, is the Carnage Pop. And now Carnage, guys, I think, you know, is definitely a really popular character because, you know, obviously the movie that just came out, the Venom Let There Be Carnage movie, a lot of people were 50-50 on this because it kind of looked kind of funny to them, but I still think it's going to be popular nonetheless, and that's why I'm putting it at number 4. Like I said, I'm not sure if Walmart's going to have these this week. If I'm guessing, at least it will go up online potentially, but will it be in stores? I doubt it. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see if it actually, you know, goes up on the Funko Shop as well. But I'm putting it at number 4 because Marvel hype, Venom is really big, kind of looks pretty cool. I don't know, but yeah, number 4 is the Carnage Pop. I apologize for Rudy squeaking in the background, guys. I honestly can't control it. All right, coming in at number 3, this is gonna be shared with GameStop, and it is the Diamond Edition Eevee. And usually they have a couple of different Pokemon Pops for con season. Usually it's like either like Flocked or Diamond Edition stuff, but it's just kind of interesting that this time around they just have one that could be due to shipping delay. So I'm not 100% certain if this is gonna be in store at GameStop on Friday, or it's gonna be live. I would think it's gonna be live on their website on Friday, but anyways, guys, yeah, like what they said with all the shipping delays and everything, it's hard to know when things are gonna be available. But yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty sought after due to the fact that the other ones have shot up in price. People really love their Pokemon Pops, and you know, it's just another one to add to the collection. So that's kind of what I'm basing this off of. So yeah, number 3 is the Diamond Eevee. Coming in at number 2, we have All Might, and I think it's like a weekend, I don't even know. I don't follow My Hero Academia, but it's some version of All Might, and My Hero is always really popular. And I think out of the 2 that were announced, there was one, I can't remember the other one, but I can put a picture right up here. This would probably be the most popular one. This is also shared with GameStop. And like I said, could be available on Friday. I'm not 100% sure, but that's the day that Funko put out there. And that's who it's going to be shared with, is GameStop. But My Hero Academia stuff is always really popular come con season. Some stuff has risen in value, some has kind of stayed the same, but I think it's a sure bet if you're wanting to get this pop. Definitely take all the measures you can because it's going to be really popular. So there you go. There you guys go. Number 2 is All Might. And at number 1 is kind of a confusing one, but I think, and I'll explain why. This is going to be shared with Hot Topic supposedly, and this is Jiraiya. I think I said that right. Anyways, and it's Jiraiya with popsicles. I don't really follow anime, guys, but apparently this is his character, and he shares like popsicles or whatever with Naruto or somebody. I don't know, but a lot of people are really excited about this pop, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, when this actually drops. So if it's going to be available on the Funko Shop, it would be tomorrow. But Hot Topic came out and said that their exclusives, their New York Comic Con exclusives, are not going to be in store until December. I still think this is going to be a very popular pop, regardless of when Hot Topic actually gets it, or if it's going to be available on the Funko Shop. But anyways, guys, I think this is number 1 because it's just, I think it's been an exclusive that is already announced, and I think it was canceled at one point, and now it's at New York Comic Con, and it's just something that's a little bit different, and anime fans, you know, they love their pops and everything, and I just think that this version of this character is very, very popular, and I think it's going to be the number 1 most wanted in the con, even though it wasn't even officially announced. It was just showed in their list of pops. Kind of weird, I know, but that kind of just sums up New York Comic Con 2021 for at least Funko releases. But overall, guys, that's it. That's my my most wanted. That's my list of the most wanted pops that I think people are going to be most excited about for New York Comic Con 2021. And yeah, you'll have to let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of shipping delays, lots of confusion on what's going to be available on what days, but hopefully, you know, I added somewhat a little bit clarity, even though I don't think there's really much of it to this. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow, Friday. Just follow, you know, some Instagram pages, Funko, and other, you know, Funko news pages to get maybe more updates on that. But guys, let me know what you're excited about in the comment section below for New York Comic Con. I'm excited about getting like the Mose figure, Goofy from the Three Musketeers, the Cavity Sam Soda, and I think there was another one, the Arthur with the Sword of the Stone. I like those ones, and hopefully I'll be able to get those ones. But let me know in the comment section below what you're excited about. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best like always. Remember to be kind to one another and always promote positivity. I'll see you in the next video. We'll catch you guys later.